If you ever find yourself having to lay down your bike to avoid a crash and wind up getting injured because someone else wasn't paying attention, don't blame yourself and don't apologize at the scene. And don't think that because you don't happen to have a motorcycle license that you can't make a claim for personal injury. You can and you should. Everyone is accountable for their actions. No one gets a free pass. Hi, I'm Dave Buckley and I'm a personal injury attorney. Riding a motorcycle is exhilarating. If you ride, you know this. The sense of freedom, the rush of adrenaline from that sudden burst of speed coming off from a dead stop, the roar of the pipes, the wind in your face, and the bugs in your teeth. There's nothing else like it. Well, not to mention your bike itself, right? It's an extension of you, an expression of your personality. It's a lifestyle, it's a mindset. You can't say that about your Camry. Or at least you shouldn't, not out loud anyway. But riding a bike is also dangerous. You know this too. You have to be on the lookout now more than ever. With people texting and driving, everyone is distracted. There's danger and chaos coming at you from everywhere. Now, I have some great tips coming up in a minute or so about how to protect yourself before an injury occurs. But first, some sobering news. The numbers show that there were almost 400 motorcycle-related injuries and 29 fatals in New Hampshire last year. There were over 1,800 injuries and 46 fatalities in Massachusetts. Awareness is key to preventing injuries. So let me hit you with some knowledge. There are 3 leading causes of motorcycle crashes involving another vehicle. Number 3, the driver of the other vehicle failing to yield the right of way to you. Number 2, a truck or car merging into your lane and sideswiping you. And number 1, the number 1 reason someone's going to crash into you is because they're taking a left-hand turn in front of you. Lefts kill. And it's because of the uncertainty of what the other driver is going to do is why you develop your skills. You clock your hours, you take your classes, you ride with a buddy, you wear reflective clothing, and you learn to be hyper aware of your surroundings. Which is why bikers tend to blame themselves when crashes occur. You second guess yourself, and then you think twice about making a claim for personal injury because you tend to say you should have known better. But you shouldn't blame yourself, and you should make a claim. Everyone who operates a vehicle on the road is held accountable for doing so safely. And that includes the other guy. So if you get jammed up, don't blame yourself and don't apologize at the scene. I've seen more instances than I care to remember of the other driver being at fault, but the biker taking blame or suggesting things that they could have done to avoid the crash, and the cop being all too happy to put that in the report. The best thing to do is stay quiet and exchange information at the scene and let the professionals sort it out later on. Now here's 2 great tips on what you need to know to protect yourself before getting on your bike. Number 1, always make sure your insurance policy is active before leaving the driveway. This is especially true if you happen to have a seasonal policy on your bike. Set a reminder on your calendar if you have to. March 1st is a great date. And number 2, buy as much insurance as possible. I can't stress this enough. You should be thinking in terms of having a $100,000 policy. At least $250,000 is even better. Now, I'm not going to lecture you about all the instances where bikers either didn't have insurance because they forgot to activate their policy or didn't have enough insurance after a crash. But suffice it to say, I have a lot of stories to tell on that subject. Let's just say that having a lot of insurance coverage after a crash will go a long way to provide you with the financial security you need should that ever be the case. As my mother says, better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. But I want to be clear about something that I see all the time, and this is very important, and it ties in with blaming yourself and not doing anything to pursue a claim. If you ever get involved in a crash and you don't have a motorcycle endorsement on your license, or if you don't have a license at all, you can still make a claim for your injuries. You not having a license doesn't give someone else a free pass to drive like an idiot and hurt or kill you, right? You might get written up for not having a license, but you can still make a claim for personal injury. And if you happen to be the 1 out of every 3 motorcycle operators on the road operating without a motorcycle license, go get one. They're only $30. Have fun, be safe, be smart, get your license and get a boatload or a motorcycle load of insurance as the case might be. I'm Dave Buckley. I'm a personal injury attorney. I hope you're never injured in a motorcycle crash, but I'm here for you if you are. I have lots of other videos on personal injury, so be sure to check those out as well. Thanks for watching.